Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him with his speed and movement. We need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Thank you for that, Allie. Shakes him. And yep, it's good.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Pass to Pippen. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brown. Outside Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Here's Gilmore. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Defensive foul.
And that one misses. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Now here's Rose. Lets a floater go. Kemp with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
A dynamic score. Gilgeous-Alexander is so good at finding his spots and executing.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Oklahoma City trailing. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target on the 15-footer.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
They get it back. Pass to Jordan. There's the block. Up top, Durant. There's the drive. And it's Chicago with a board. Pippen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jordan, the pass to Pippen. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one is stuffed right through.
And in the open floor, few guys can finish like D. Rose.
Thunder trail by 6. Drive by Brown. It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
2 minutes.
Now here's Brown. A minute 53 left to play in the first. Rose against Durant. Over to the wing. Clock at 4. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. No good from outside. Chicago leading by 4. Pass to Pippen. Lets it go from deep. Kemp with a rebound. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Down low. Here's Gilmore. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gilmore's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. And here's Brown for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
And a fast break now for the Thunder. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
From deep, Jordan. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Kim's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Pass to Haywood. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Kemp can't hit. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 11 points in the quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Rodman in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Jordan against Brown. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Rodman's shot is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Thunder with a lead. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. Drives to the hoop. Pippen. Gilmore. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside Durant. Durant puts some moves on. And Durant with the big finish.
This is how terrifying Durant can be on the drive, using those long strides and then taking flight.
Counted from distance. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot's good. And Oklahoma City leads by 5. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Pippen. Fires the 3. Kemp with a rebound. Kemp's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brown inside, covered by Jordan. Brown passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen. Over Rose. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Here's Jordan. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Chicago shooting their 2nd attempt at the line tonight. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Durant looking around. Rodman with a rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Durant. It's Brown on the wing. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
Jordan with the bucket. Oklahoma City trailing. All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Oklahoma City's head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Over Rose. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 points in the game. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 1. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Chicago.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Here's Oklahoma City now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brown.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 23.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And he lobs it up top. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Outside Durant. Pass to Brown. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago grabs the miss. Pippen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
13.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Chicago.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Pass to Rodman. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Thunder trail by 4. Durant drives in. Oh, KD striding in for the finish.
Outstanding at penetrating to the rim. Durant's long strides, they're just tough to keep pace with.
Rose, the pass to Gilmore. Takes the 3. The rebound by Haywood. Haywood's got 4 rebounds now. Moving it up. Here's Brown. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Brown's got 7 points in the game. Fires for 3. And the basket by Pippen. And Chicago leads by 3.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And he stays with it. Left side Durant. Haywood passes to Durant. Second chance effort. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter. Brown against Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. That'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Chicago ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drumline. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court for the Thunder, they've got Kevin Durant. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in it to 2.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles, but when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from 3. 10 points for him.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous Alexander. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous Alexander. Brown passes to Durant. Gilgeous Alexander from outside. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Rose. The rebound by Haywood.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Pippen. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The kick to Durant. From outside the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Rose. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Chicago shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And here's Gilgeous Alexander. That's 29 for him. Lets it go. And it's Chicago with a board. Jordan goes in. Pass to Rodman. Back to Jordan. Knocked loose. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Pippen. Lays it up and banks it in. Pippen's got 15 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Durant. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And he drives in. And the basket by Pippen.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Outside Gilgeous Alexander. Durant for 3. Gilmore grabs the miss. Chicago with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Jordan, the pass to Rodman. Driving to the basket. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Gilgeous Alexander's got 8 points here in the quarter. Jordan, the pass to Pippen for 3. Jordan misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Connects from downtown.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Pass to Jordan. Over Gilgeous Alexander. Jordan misses.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Gilgeous Alexander finds Brown from behind the arc. Gilgeous Alexander no good. Bulls trail by 4. From deep, Jordan. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Pass to Haywood. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Covered by Jordan. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:02 left to play in the third. Jordan blocked. Rose outside. Second shot opportunity. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pippen. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spaces.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Knocked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Jordan. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 24 points. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good.
NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Points coming in, but... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Jordan. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Haywood. Outside Durant. Pass to Brown. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
3 points.
Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Rose up top. Deflected. And they're pushing it up. Durant with it. Picked it out of midair. Here's Jordan. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
Now off the inbound. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. He's feeling it. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got 8 rebounds in the game. From deep, Jordan. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Kim's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Here's Haywood. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Rodman, defended by Brown. Rodman's shot is good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Pippen. Inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity and a three-point play. It goes on Kevin Durant. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Here's Durant. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Bulls trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilmore passes to Jordan. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses off the left iron.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Rodman, the pass to Jordan. And the layup is good. Jordan's gotten 4 this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
From deep, Rose. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Kim's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Covered by Jordan. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Here's Jordan with the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jordan's got 30 points.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Brown. Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. They set the screen. Here's Kim from 18 feet away. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. They get it back. Here's Pippen. And stolen by Durant. And a fast break now for the Thunder. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drains the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 46.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 7.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Haywood. To the inside.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Gilmore. From deep, Rose. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Yes. I mean, Rose can be this guy for his team still. I mean, he isn't shaken up by the intensity of the moment. I mean, he just goes to work. I love it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Second team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
With the teardrop. Money!
I mean, what is there to say about that finish other than wow?
Brown looking around, and they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts him up 5. The Bulls on offense.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Timeout called. The Bulls. They're trailing by 5. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Once Rose feels like he has to step on the defense, he's ready for a liftoff. What a slam.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game out.
Snatched up. Here's Rodman. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Michael Jordan. Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line to the defender, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
And it's really tough to catch a pass from that distance. He's asking a lot of his teammates to reel that one in.
Off the inbound pass. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.